1st and 10 from the 38. Creates a little room. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They go right back to him. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down.
Yankee Blue! Yankee Blue! Jackrabbit! Acorn! Acorn! Ready, ready!
From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's sharp. Touchdown, Tigers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. To make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Hold it, finds his man on the left. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
On the ball!
Georgia going up tempo.
Goat! Tuna! Hornet! Hornet! Lion! Lion! Say! There it is!
Makes the catch. It's Branch. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Flare!
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Finds his man. It's Brown. At the 40, there he goes. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud, Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
LSU now operating in the red zone.
Here we go!
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the right. It's caught. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they'll finally shove him out of bounds after a strong run.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
On the set.
LSU lining up first and goal.
Cricket.
Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. Sneaks it into the end zone.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He might want another play.
Easy. Gaucho.
Caught over the middle, it's Branch. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Arrow.
Wants to throw, it's Stockton. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Back to pass on second down. Oh, they're after him. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Pilot.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Frazier. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on fourth down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered.
Come on, set.
Trying to do it on the ground.
And defensively, man, you just want to get to fourth down, right? Give yourself an opportunity. And even though it was 4th and 1, try to get the stop, especially this part of the field where they could come away with points and kick a field goal, or they could come away with a touchdown. Man, I want to get this stop and get off the field, but the offense executed. Defense just missed out.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
Timber.
Looking for a man, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Branch. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15.
Lizzie.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
Acorn. Go.
He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Georgia!
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Okay,
Inside
ready?
30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive.
Set. High.
Looking to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep. Makes the catch down the right side. He's loose. Touchdown, LSU! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Ready up.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Here we go.
The give on the inside. Got enough for the first down. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense.
Logger.
They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Logger.
Might be changing the route. Grab near the marker. It's Frazier. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Good hands in there by the defense to force incompletion.
Really great job in coverage by the defender on that play, swatting the ball away.
On the
So
go.
now it's second and long.
Easy.
They'll give it to the back. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Got it.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up.
Ready.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Humphreys. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line.
On the set.
And the Dogs are moving quickly down the field.
Ready. Go. Tuna.
Reads it, fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Black
Georgia
24.
comes quickly to the
Black
line.
24.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Quarterback making checks.
Dino. Gaucho. Goat. Ready.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Love the accuracy on that curl throw by the quarterback, putting it right in the numbers, right in the breadbasket of his wide receiver.
Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Anderson.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Ready, set.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, the offense is trying to throw for it in their own end on third down, and quarterback receiver not quite on the same page, and they're lucky because that was almost picked off.
LSU trying to convert a fourth down.
Hornet. Igloo.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Okay, ready? Set. Ready. Kill. Razor.
Leaves it with the running back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Timber.
Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot, it takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Looking for the goal line. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it inches away from the touchdown.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Dogs! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Using his legs, it's Durham. Nice move to keep running. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to the ground with the running back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the...
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
No, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense.
Here we go.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Dogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They'll immediately call timeout. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Jackrabbit.
Got a man. It's Humphries. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Easy.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Ready,
Georgia
set.
coming out with a fresh set of downs.
Flare.
They'll give it to him again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
I just don't like the play call, guys. 2 straight runs, and you're just wasting clock. At this juncture of the game, you need to score, and you got to score quickly. Running the ball is not going to get it done.
Break.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Pilot. Come on.
Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Grab near the sticks. It's Frazier. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Okay,
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Let's go. Hot.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Ready up.
Will they try to win it here or be content to play for overtime?
Flare. Set. Go.
Might be
Tuna.
calling a hot route.
Hornet.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's dealt. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for room. It's Frazier. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Easy.
He's got it on the right. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Well, they run it right up the middle to try to give their kicker a good angle, and here we go. This is all you can ask for if you're the kicker, an opportunity to go win the game. The ball's right in the middle of the field. You got to go do your job.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Timeout is called with just a single second left. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It'll all be decided right here, win or lose on this kick. Nerves of steel, right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch?
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation